father of modern astronomy is an astronomer and mathematician by the name of Nicolas Copernicus. He was the first scientist from Europe to put forward the heliocentric theory of the solar system, which holds that Earth and other planets rotate around the Sun. The majority of ancient philosophers likewise believed that Earth was at the center of the universe before Galileo's main astronomical work, On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres, was published in 1543. In addition to correctly postulating the order of the known planets from the Sun and estimating their orbital periods relatively accurately, Copernicus argued that Earth turned daily on its axis and that gradual shifts of this axis accounted for the changing seasons. There is a small reminder before starting the discussion. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any newly uploaded videos. And hang on till the end of the video so you don't miss any part of this interesting story. Let's dive in. Who was Copernicus? On February 19, 1473, Nicolas Copernicus was born in Torunia, a city in north-central Poland on the Vistula River. Copernicus was born into a family of well-to-do merchants, and after his father's death, his uncle, soon to be a bishop, took the boy under his wing. He had the best education available at the time and was raised for a career in canon law. He studied liberal arts at the University of Krakow, including astronomy and astrology, then was sent to Italy to study medicine and law. Astronomy and astrology were at the time closely related and equally regarded, and Novara had the responsibility of issuing astrological prognostications for Bologna. Copernicus occasionally helped him with his observations, and Novara exposed him to criticisms of astrology and some features of the Ptolemaic theory, which puts Earth at the center of the universe. Later, Copernicus attended the University of Padua, and in 1503, the University of Ferrara awarded him a doctorate in canon law. He went back to Poland and started working as a doctor and church administrator. He devoted his free time to his interests, which occasionally included astronomical studies. Ptolemaic system. Early 16th century European cosmology held that the Sun, Moon, known planets, and stars were all rotating around the Earth. Astronomers who saw the planets' frequently eccentric motion, which occasionally appeared to halt in their orbits around Earth and move retrograde across the sky, were confused by philosophers' long-held notion that the heavens were arranged in circles. In the 2nd century, Ptolemy sought to resolve this problem by arguing that the Sun, planets, and Moon move in small circles around much larger circles that revolve around Earth. He called these little circles epicycles, and by incorporating many epicycles rotating at different speeds, he was able to make his celestial system agree with the majority of historical astronomical measurements. For more than 1,000 years, the Ptolemaic system was the recognized cosmology in Europe. However, by the time of Copernicus, ongoing astronomical evidence had made parts of the Ptolemaic system's opinions unclear. Astronomers disagreed on the order of the planets from Earth, and it was this problem that Copernicus addressed at the beginning of the 16th century. Heliocentric theory. The Commentariolus, often known as the Little Commentary, was a short astronomical treatise by Copernicus that was written between 1508 and 1514. It served as the foundation for his sun-centered or heliocentric theory. The work was not published in his lifetime. In the treatise, he correctly postulated the order of the known planets, including Earth, from the Sun, and estimated their orbital periods relatively accurately. Copernicus's heliocentric theory produced many issues. For instance, because Earth was the center of the cosmos, it was usually expected that heavy objects would fall to the ground. Why would they do so in a sun-centered system? He retained the ancient belief that circles governed the heavens, but his evidence showed that even in a sun-centered universe, the planets and stars did not revolve around the sun in perfectly circular orbits. De revolutionibus orbium celestium libri vi, often known as On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres, was Copernicus' greatest astronomical work, but he delayed publishing it for the entirety of his life due to these and other issues. It was finished in 1530, but it wasn't released until 1543, the year he passed away. What did Nicolas Copernicus discover? Copernicus' groundbreaking statement that Earth and the planets revolve around the Sun led him to make a number of other significant astronomical discoveries in On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres. His most famous work. He said the Earth rotates on its axis every day as it travels around the Sun. Earth takes 1 year to orbit the Sun, and during this time wobbles gradually on its axis, which accounts for the precession of the equinoxes. His idea that the Sun is the center of the entire universe, in addition to the solar system, and the failure to understand the reality of elliptical orbits, which forced him to include several epicycles in his theory, as Ptolemy did, are major errors in the work. For decades, On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres remained unknown to all but the most sophisticated astronomers, and the majority of these men rejected Copernicus' heliocentric theory. Finally, on May 24, 1543, in Poland, Nicolas Copernicus passed away, largely unknown outside of academic circles. He died the year his major work was published, saving him from the outrage of some religious leaders who later condemned his heliocentric view of the universe as heresy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section. Let's meet again with another interesting video.